no distraction will stop me this time. I'm doing it, I'm getting ready, and I'm painting the machine. So here I am. You can see me masking every mating surfaces on the machine with masking tape, of course. And before I placed the masking tape, I cleaned with brake cleaner so that the tape, you know, have a good adherence. Since I'm not very comfortable with painting, I asked my my wife, Sandra, to give me a hand. She loves painting and she's very good at it. So we're doing the first coat here. I apologize for the poor video quality. Every camera I own seemed to have problem. My iPhone doesn't record audio correctly. My GoPro has very poor battery life. And here I was trying a webcam and, well, you can see the results, not that good. Anyway, moving on. So here we are finishing the first coat. And here I'm starting the second coat. I'm going to do the second coat by myself now that Sandra showed me how, and I'm more confident now to do it all by myself. The paint I'm using is called Rust-Oleum 9100. It's 2-part epoxy. And it covers a lot. I was very impressed how much, how little actually paint you need. My first, the first coat, I mixed 1.6 liter of paint, and I was left, you know, I had a big leftover. So the second coat I mixed only 0.8 liter, and even then I had, you know, quite a lot of leftover. I would guess that painting the whole machine 2 coats wouldn't need more than 2 liters of paint. So if you ever decide to paint your machine, I think 2 liters should be enough. Here, this is the very satisfying moment of removing the tape. It was quite easy, no problem anywhere here. It's just satisfying to watch. The tape might leave a residue of glue of some sort on the rails, so once the paint has cured for a few days, I'm gonna clean them with brake cleaner and then put some whey lube on them to protect them from rust. Of course, masking tape is great to protect parts that you don't want to paint, but there are a few places where I chose a different alternative. Like over here, I 3D printed these very simple parts with 5/8 fine threads to protect the threads, of course, from any epoxy leaks. And I use this these 3D printed parts in a few places. Over here, these very simple tapered parts that I simply hammered in to protect the holes of the locating pins of the tool changer casting, and they did a great job. You know, it was super easy to model. Also, these caps I designed to hide or protect from paint the bolts. I really think that it took me less time designing and printing them than taping, you know, placing masking tape, and I was sure that the job would be perfectly clean. So yeah, I think that was a very good idea. Over here as well, these holes where you would screw eyelids to lift the machine. It's a 1-inch coarse thread. So I also 3D printed these parts, and I didn't have the Allen key big enough, so I used the hex head of a large screw, and it worked great. In the recent years, I've really developed a reflex of using 3D printing for all sorts of things. I think it's you know, a very, very useful tool. So this is the last bit of masking tape to remove, and I decided to paint the underside of the saddle and the head, just because, I mean, why not? You know, it's, if I'm ever gonna do it, it's the best time. And there are quite a few surfaces that can be painted, so I thought, why not? Just to prevent rust, I guess, and for my personal satisfaction. So I'm mixing, I think, 200 milliliters, and again, it was way enough. I used the leftovers to paint as much as I could of the inside of the column on the machine, which I hadn't previously painted, but I thought, you know, instead of having this paint going to waste, I painted as much as I could. From the bottom and from the top, there's maybe a foot in the middle that I couldn't reach. So this is it, guys. The machine is painted. Now we have to wait 7 days for the paint to fully cure before I can start putting stuff back together. That's one big step done. I've been working towards this for quite a while now. Of course, it's just working on weekends, but still, I mean, you know, there's quite a few hours already invested. So thank you guys for watching this video till the end, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye!